So we step through the portal into Sigil. We have 4, I wouldn't say people, but 4 humanoids come through. Like, is Sir Charles carrying Omni? How did you want Omni?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like, so Sir Charles has got Omega Omni over his shoulder. Is he tied up?
Yes, and gagged.
And gagged. So make sure his hands are
Bound, yes. He's bound to everything.
So, and of course, Bad is very close to Adrenaline. So Adrenaline steps through and he looks around. Looks around, and it's such harmony between things that usually kill each other. And he says, "And my peace is ruined by seeing Kronos standing in front of me." Says, "Hello, I see your whiskers are bigger and as annoying as ever." So, Kronos says, "I knew someday that you would come here." So the monk says, "No, you didn't. Stop lying." So just because you say you can see the future doesn't mean that you can see the future.
I'm with the monk.
And Kronos looks and says, "I don't appreciate that after everything that I've helped accomplish for you." It's like what? It's like he's doing sort of perception. It's like I sense some undertones to that statement.
If you wouldn't lie to me, then
I've never lied to you.
You didn't tell the truth either.
It's like I told you what was needed.
That's still withholding information.
It's like you didn't ask.
That's a big difference.
No one asked you.
So, like somewhere through Sigil, or through this portal in the outer. That we're not in the Sigil donut here, but we were in one of the outer lands. Is a small gnome, right? Is he a gnome?
This one's a halfling.
So he's a halfling. All right, that one's a halfling. So a small halfling. I don't know what he's doing, but he's in the shadows somewhere. And he feels something that awakens him. That's a feeling that he hasn't felt in a long time. So it's around the same time that you all walk through the portal. It's almost like a whisper from a whisper.
I start following it.
So you almost feel like there's a song on a breeze coming from a direction. Okay. So we're back.
Yeah.
So the dragon's like is not too happy that you're being imprudent with him.
Yeah. I'm prudent because
He said, "I answer the questions that you asked. It's not my fault that you don't have all the answers."
I don't know all the questions.
It's like
only when I'm fed half the information about things.
It's like you were fed to what you know, and not sway you. Not sway you. We have had many chances to know what to share and what not to share.
Do you even want that realm saved?
It's like I care not one way or the other.
So why are you helping me to begin with?
So time should always flow.
In loops?
So it should always go how it should be. So that was an abomination for time to not ever finish.
Well, it's out of that loop now.
It's like, yes. So, and for the flow of time, along with his sands, it like I said, it flows as it should. So all time dragons are relieved at such a awful state. So none of us have been able to progress as long as that's been here. He's like, I have been stuck in this form for a long time. It's like my supreme master has also been stuck. All our babies and wormlings have all not been able to progress. We have eggs that have not been able to be born because the flow of time was disrupted. This is you and your companions have helped save our race.
Why would the flow of time in one of the realms affect you? You're not there. You're not
It's like
Thetadolyon.
we are connected to all time, and any time that is stopped, it stops us. It is our blessing or curse. How do you think we're able to flow through the sands of time? So
Make a detour.
it's like we've only been able to flow forward and back through the current timeline of Thetadolyon. So this is why all time dragons are in Sigil. Because we basically die outside of Sigil.
Will you die outside of Sigil now?
It's like hopefully not. So why do you think we bred Vaden and Highborn to be half?
I miss that one.
So do not think that you understand the flow of possible annihilation. It's like because if we are not able to travel through time, then we are as good as dead. So now we are able to fulfill our duty to the lady.
Of pain?
Is there any other lady?
Many ladies.
Somewhere there's a bird going, yes. I got it. Yep.
Sounds like you had a battle at end of soon.
So Charles, you're hearing all this. You can speak at any time if there's something that bugs you, or
So his entire deal was he had a hair.
Look over at Tin Man and say, Tin Man, I don't think it's wise to ridicule or anger a dragon in the first place, let alone something that controls time and space as we know it. Some things that I do not definitely understand.
Well, I'm not ridiculing him, Paladin. I just wish he would not talk in riddles.
He's a dragon.
he said, I have spoken very plainly to you. So when you question my motives were to save my race, and I fulfilled my quest to save it. So, and I've also, thanks to restarting magic the way, have access to my time, my full power of magic and growth. So Mistra was in my debt for helping fix magic too. So I feel that things are better off than they were. So when you act like I left out details, the details I gave you got us to this point.
They did. But now I need more details.
You never mind. I retract my statement, Tin Man. Because I'm glad we saved your race and your home, but some of us here have lost more than that.
It's like Westerner. Is the West gone?
The people and the place are not recognizable.
It's like, are you not here in my presence? Is the West not with you?
Me, but there were. Just as you cared for your children and your master and the other ones, there were people and things in the West that I cared of that are no longer here.
So, well, but you can at least have the ability to make more children and make a new place, can you not now? So, and actually make choices of your own. It's like you've been given freedom now. So is this not a gift that you treasure?
We always treasured freedom in the West, and from where I sat, we were fine.
So, well, now you have true freedom. So that is not poked and prodded by other people. So remember, Paladin. So you are not the first Paladin to stand before me and question me. So you are not the first Paladin bearing your name to be in Sigil. So
that is why I have
So some paladins were not. Some paladins did not survive the fall. So sometimes we saw what it was like with or without it. So now you don't have to worry about us shaping your world and interfering. It's your own chaotic nature that will grow your world or destroy it.
If Sirik doesn't destroy it first.
So basically, he's done. Not my problem anymore.
Yes.
That is why.
We're done, y'all.
It's like, if you do not like the gifts I've bestowed you, I will gladly take the body back that I've given you.
Mystery gave me this.
So
And I never said that. I just said Sirik would destroy this one.
So if it's Sirik would destroy us all, Sirik is always will always try to destroy us all. Sirik would if it would make the world a worse place, Sirik would destroy his own self just to make the world a worse place if he knew that it would do it just for the final laugh, and he would be reborn with more power.
So give me the information I need to destroy him once and for all.
What information do you need? It's like I already know that you have spoken to Sarik's BFF, and you carry an essence of him in the pocket dimension in your cloak.
Would you like to have him? Because I would gladly stick him in your cloak.
So it's like, Mask, I know you can hear us. So you've connected yourself to wherever you are. You know you can't interfere. But you were awful brave just to even listen. So you might as well speak.
You're gonna make me pull him out of my pocket, aren't you?
You don't have to pull him out. So it's like the pocket dimension is it's a pocket dimension in whatever dimension you're in.
Yeah. So Izal's can hear us too, right?
Oh yeah, I was just sitting there.
I got on my shoulder. I'm like, here, I think this belongs to you.
So
And whatever you do not.
Can I check him?
yeah, go ahead, put him up there.
Do not. Yeah. Just don't take his bindings off, and do not. Yeah. Just leave him. Knocked out. Forever.
So there's a floating skull in front of you.
What's your problem?
So I don't have the mini out. He was like, you have a brain attached to you.
I have a brain attached to me, but it looks like you're lacking a body.
He's like, he goes, he's like, and his little head opens up. He's like, I do not have one. He's like, be very interested to see if the brain that you have would fit in me.
I'm good. I like it right where I like my brain right where it's at.
I'm talking about your little companion that's attached to you. I don't have the mini out. So you have the
it's not hard.
intellect devour.
This one.
Okay.
But-
Okay, yeah.
He's like, oh no, you're like yours is more empty than his.
Oh.
He looks up.
He got
He
you.
looks up. It's like Azad, can I keep this one? He's really funny. So I usually don't take such interest in brains, but so I can always use this for a little bit more sense of humor. You know, I haven't got to mess with the paladin in a long time. So please,
What are
please,
you?
please. Azad steps up and goes, Morty, leave them alone. Come look at that the fool in the floor here. Morty.
Do not take his bindings off.
Morty pops up and goes, Azad, you know what's happened to him. Azad's dinner's like, I know. I was hoping that this would be a dream that I'll wake from and not see the just annoying boy has granted his wish. So he said, I can feel what's coming from the cloak over there is coming from here too. And he looks up at Bad and goes, your cousin here. So, yeah, your cousin.
I'm glad he's just a cousin. He's twice removed.
So, your cousin has went and done something foolish, has he not?
Yes.
So has he gained the
He's a
magic that he seeks?
Of a warlock.
So
I don't know if that's the magic he sought after, but
who is his patron?
the one within my cloak.
His hand reaches out, and you start seeing them chanting. He starts saying the chant of Fireball, but he stops himself. He stops himself.
Exactly why he is bound and gagged and knocked out.
So
I wanted to do the same thing.
So he goes, I don't want to do this. And he pulls out a scroll. And he opens the scroll up. And he starts chanting. So and he goes, for the sake of us all. So I wish that he forgets that he made the pack. So the Time Dragon looks and he's like, "Are you sure that you wish to remove the pack from him?" And he said, "That's no easy feat." He said, all you have to, like, he knows because he has to say, "I wish it." Mm-hmm. So then Azad goes, he's like a child to me. He's like the son that I raised, and apparently I have done wrong. And the Time Dragon goes, "Are you sure?" It's like, do you really want to do this? And he says, I do. I wish it. I wish to save him. And with that, the pact is broken. And Mask is now speaking through your anger. That he was like, and it's like, and bellows out, that child could have extracted my revenge. So this point sort of distracting. Mask is going through. No one's looking at Azad, I'm assuming. It's screaming. All the other people can hear Mask screaming. he's like, he said, Azad, you know what that has happened. It's like, so you've done yourself and this world a great disservice. He said, just know that I'm not done with him. And Azad stands there. So, stroking his beard. As he strokes it, pieces of the beard start falling out. He says, I do what I must, because now in this time, it's like, he will find his own way to be helpful, whether he has magic or not. So, Azad's skin starts turning gray. It's like ash. And he starts blowing away. He basically is what happens if you try to rebel against the pack. So he is taken upon the pack breaker to himself. He is dissolving. So he looks over and goes, Tin Man.
That's a noble thing.
So take care of your idiot cousin. And try not to be an idiot like he is. And he blows away and he's gone.
I was not expecting that to happen.
Look at you and say, could you sense that something in him may have moved his alignment when he made the pact? Did he give a part of himself to move his alignment towards Mask?
The wording that he did, he also removed the fact that he read Sarah's book.
Yeah. Okay.
So he is the Omni
That he once
before he read.
He doesn't remember going to Highborn. Or he thinks he's about to go to Highborn because that's where.
Why don't you wake him up and you can find out?
Yeah.
I'll wake him up momentarily. I'll look at the monk and go, something I forgot to ask you back in the Highborn.
So the monk is like doing a little hand symbol. The monk respects death.
Mm-hmm.
So he's muttering something about hopefully his soul finds its way to his others.
I respectfully wait.
Alright, so he's done with this little motion.
Where is the last page?
Are you asking the monk that?
Yes.
I was like, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I was curious if
So he's like, it's not much of it. He says, not much secret if you know where everything is.
All right. I'm just curious if you knew. So I turn and ask Kronos the same thing.
The monk goes, I wish spell would be awful handy if we didn't use it to know where the page was. So he looks. He said, "Hey Kronos, you big idiot. It's like, which way is the Lady of Pain? I need to go talk to her about me appreciating her, and how much I worship her and her control over death." So Cronus like, you do that stuff somewhere else. It's like, just follow the path into the city. It's like, use your senses to find out where everyone is not, and it's probably where you'll find her.
At the very top of the tallest tower in...
He's like, I will send you to Sigil. So, and with that, a portal pops in front of him. So, and he steps on, he turns around. He says, remember your promise there, metal man. So, do not read all the pages.
I have zero intentions of it.
So, and with that, he's gone. So, the Morty, the little tiny head floating around, it's got eyeballs in it too. Mm-hmm. So just to let you know, like here's a picture of him So
I need him as a sidekick.
So
You talk about intimidation. I have a skull floating around right by you.
So Morty's like, I really liked Ocelot, at least that version of it. Didn't like that last one that came here though. So Morty looks up at the time dragon and he said, "Can you get me another one?" You know, time dragon's like, "No." It's like, you know, it's like all the other ones are gone. It's other than the current one that we sent back to Thetadolyon. And I was like, that's a shame. It's a shame I can't pluck him out from other multiverses. So that's why Thetadolyon's no fun.
You can always have the one that was in Thetadolyon.
I was like, he's like, but I can't. He's like, Morty cannot pluck anyone from Thetadolyon.
But I can always try and trap him and bring him back here so you can just pluck his brain out. But just remember what Morty can do. So Morty's like, yeah, so if you ever need some plucking, give me a yell. So it floats off.
Does your little human need some plucking?
The bard needs some plucking. Dink means pluck.
So, alright, so you're all still here.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kronos, I pull out all the other pages, and I'm missing one.
He's like, and I thought the one on the floor was foolish.
He is too.
He goes, do you need me to put them in you?
You're the only one here that can. You have read the book, so
He just fingered through it.
So he goes, it's like, are you sure you want to go along this path?
I've already started it.
His whiskers are glowing. So
I've started the path. I'm not walking from the path.
he said it will only end in pain. Are you sure you want to do this?
As long as it's not the Lady of Pain.
So, well, let's hope. So he said, so you want me to put him in?
Okay.
So he reaches out his hand and the book springs forth through the body. Of course you fall. So then the book's right there and the pages are in his other hand.
He was the book.
I'm waiting on it.
What? This whole time?
I was absolutely waiting on it. Inspiration point for that one?
So yeah, I'll give you an inspiration point on that one. Yep, that one's a good one. So you can have an inspiration point. Like, yeah, y'all.
I was hoping you'd do something.
He's like, you're all awful to him. So
I just
Like
glare back.
how we looked at each other out.
I glare back. I mean, I'm just looking at you as a book and going, that's right, mother trucker.
Time for some plucking.
So again, the pages.
Put those pages that are really hard.
Yeah, the pages are there, and he puts them. And when they get there, they start reordering themselves. And you notice it's like halfway. So the book is like here, and then the table of contents was in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So now like all the pages are coming through and stuff like that.
It's forming its own
And
book
then-
within me.
And then one remaining page, I assume it's the one that you took from Sarah, comes out of your body and it floats over there too last.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the last page put through. And there's one page missing. It's before the last page.
Next last page. So on page 12, isn't it? Page 12.
There's
Isn't there 13 pages in the book?
There's a bunch, but you got there was a stack of them in there.
Okay.
So
It's more like a pamphlet.
yeah. Think of like
So you think you want to be a god?
so it goes through there.
Takes me included.
It goes through there. I said there's one page left. If you're not gonna like who has it.
Well, we've come this far.
You're not gonna
She's
like.
not in here.
You're not gonna like who has it.
She's not in here.
Oh, she's there.
Are you telling me Loth has this?
Nope. So
Some of us don't live for thousands of years. Spit it out, dragon.
so the lady of pain has the last page.
Nope. Good.
You got to be kidding me.
So she is.
How did she end up with the last page?
She asked for it, and we gave it.
Rightly so.
Makes sense. That tracks.
That
does
dog
track.
hunts.
one of her guardsmen came up. I forget their names. Came up and says the lady heard that we had pages, and she wished for a page until the time was right.
What better way to keep Sarek from getting a hold of it than to give it to her?
Mm-hmm. You would never get it from her.
No.
Oh,
So the question then
He
is...
said when the time is right.
I don't know, but I'm saying...
The question then is this all a ploy for her to give up the page? We're moving way early on this without finishing the cards.
Yeah.
If we pull this page before we have the cards part done and the levels that come with the cards part, we then have the full book ready for it to be taken from us.
Well, look, you know where it is, and you know it's safe and sound where it's at.
Oh, it's definitely safe and sound.
So we'll circle back around to that one.
Oh, it's going to have to be a circle back because...
And you might be circling back by yourself.
Honestly, I would not even want you to come.
Oh, good, because I wasn't offering.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
book.
Because...
Bad book.
Now we know what the B stands for.
Yeah, so you were in a suit of armor?
Surprise!
Got the idea.
Well, thank you. My face blushed a little bit. So it's just...
Spam in the can.
Yeah, pretty much. So what did it stand for? Why did you have that wrote on it? Why did it say bad on it? Or bad?
Because I just like going bad. No.
Inside check. Yeah. Right. So automatically pass. That's wrong. The book's not that funny, so.
No. I have a very dry sense of humor.
Well, your pages get
Your pages are pretty dry too. So
No kidding.
you're a hard read.
especially with fire.
Extremely. So, I can alter the language within my pages at any time.
I don't plan on reading you, so.
So
It's
You're
the
not
three
gonna-
parts of his essence: book, automaton, and douche.
But Harry has actually gotten here and seeing some of this. But didn't know if you want.
Only
to
the
talk.
dragon would see me if he has
Dragon
that.
doesn't really care.
He doesn't care.
No, but you don't know these people.
No.
So
Where do I sense it coming from? I'd be heading in that direction.
the body of the fallen, because the book is still.
You're invisible, right?
Yeah.
No, the book is still the book's body.
Oh, the book's body is where I feel it.
Yeah, because the mask is inside of that.
Okay, I'm sneaking over there.
No, because the book is still out because he's doing all this stuff. So
I'm
you know,
going over and simply trying to pinpoint it.
Sleight of hand.
It's in a bag of holding, so
I
he
know.
wouldn't even know that it's there.
So it's calling to him. That's he can't get it. He can't get in it, but he knows it's going.
15.
So it's that this cloak is crazy, and being from here, you sort of know how dimensions and other stuff work, but something greatly interests you inside of his cloak.
And this thing doesn't move. It appears to be just hard steel laying on the ground with a cloak on.
Yes, but that cloak is a cloak of holding. So anyone that's ever touched a bag of holding understands that it's not so good. So if you can roll the insight.
Okay.
Well, I'd like roll the insight, and I know you're normal, but just roll one.
That's 24.
So these people are of great interest to you, and that you need to figure out how to
Understood.
get here.
Understood.
See,
So what I do, knowing that the dragon can see me, just because I'm from a realm where there's tons of dragon.
Dragon is busy. I will say this: the only reason why you did this using your passives is the dragon is really, really busy making sure he doesn't f up on the book. Because it's like, let's just say if this probably doesn't go right, bad things.
Bad. We're gonna throw a couple extra A's in there.
Bad. So like this, I didn't want you to come through there, but this is like, like this happened because you saw opportunity that the dragon was concentrating.
I'm not paying any attention to her. I'm
And being from a magical realm, I know how things of holding work. That the person who puts it in has to be the one to pull it out unless you destroy the item, and that causes a major explosion, which would kill me.
Yeah, so you know that rule. So.
But I know it's in there, and it's in an extra dimension.
Yes.
Okay, so I drop my invisibility. I go stand in front of where that portal is, and I drop my invisibility as if I'm stepping out of it.
Yep. So you're making it look. So there's like a.
Aren't you a sneaky little bugger?
Yeah, it just comes out of the portal.
Yeah.
So.
And I speak in my mind. Kronos, old friend. What stirs me from my rest?
So Kronos. Who are you?
Oh, that's right. I've only watched you from afar, not up close. I'm a seeker of truth. Airy Proudfoot. There's something that has changed.
Performance. Or just.
Whatever you want, dude. Performance, deception.
You just don't need a performance?
23.
So the dragon, being proudful, does not want to make it like he's doesn't know something. It's like, yes, I've seen you around. It's like I'm quite busy right now. Just move off and don't bother us.
No, there's something that has changed that is requiring my attention. Now, you all don't hear anything I'm saying to him. If he speaks out loud, they're only getting his ass.
He spoke out loud. He doesn't have telepathy.
Well, he doesn't have to have telepathy. He can speak in his mind to me.
No, he's speaking out loud. He doesn't know that he can speak back in.
I'm confused. I was just like...
So the book probably confused too because he hears the dragons holding him speaking that way. Maybe the book thinks he's talking to you.
I mean, you're so short I don't even see you. I'm just like, I look over, I'm like, there's nobody there.
I look between the two, look at him. You hear a voice in your mind.
You really want to do that to him?
He doesn't know any better.
No, but it's just like you're speaking. Yeah. It's not like
it's just like I'm talking to you.
It's just bypassing your ears.
Yeah. So I just turn and look at you, and I'm like, so what changes have befell to rouse me from my sleep, my slumber? Something's changed.
Who said that?
Down here, you huge oaf.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Who are you?
Airy Proudfoot, at your service. I'm a procurer of lost...
So you do that. You said that in my mind, but you do that.
Yes, I do this out loud. Procurer of lost and misplaced items. I'm a seeker, I'm a finder. I can find anything out on any plane. I'm a searcher of knowledge and wisdom. And something has awoken me.
So you're an awful lot in a little package.
'Tis what she exclaimed.
It's good thing that the joke wasn't there with the card there. So, all right,
Many
Perhaps you are looking for something to be found. It is your own desire, your own need, your own want. Something has aroused me to search and find.
Unless you can find me a way to behead all 5 of the heads of Tiamat.
5 heads of Tiamat to be beheaded.
Yes.
Well, let me think. She is considered a deity, yes?
I would assume.
So you would need something to kill a deity, yes?
More than likely.
If only there was something. And the gnome, seriously, he's like stroking a beard, and he pulls out a weed pipe, and he starts packing it.
And from in the distance, Sir Charles, I didn't know you were here. Sir Charles, Sir Charles, Sir Charles, Sir Charles.
Oh, God.
Sir Charles. It's like, why didn't you tell me they were coming? I told you if they ever came, I was supposed to be told.
Oh,
Sir
goodness.
Charles, Sir Charles. It's like, I've been trying to rock you. It's like with the singing stones. It's like, but you never answer. It's like, I know you've been busy though, and I've heard of your great feats. I knew that Sir Charles, it's like Master Charles, would finally defeat the evil that Sarek did, and restart the world, and we can be friends again, and have sleepovers like we used to, and you know, you can do my eyelids, you can paint my, so I can do your toes, and.
That was a different
The gnome just tilts his head a little bit, and he's just listening.
That was not me, but I have come to see you, so...
It's like,
Eyes start smacking together. Because he doesn't have hands to clap.
it's like does the little blink at you.
Blinky. Blinky, blinky.
Its head turns like a dog. It's in excitement. It's like, I knew you would come. I knew it. And just smiles, and it's this great, giant, smiley teeth.
Yes.
Huge fanged maw.
Unfortunately, I do believe I do require your assistance. As hard as it is to say. But
It's like,
And
So you'll take help
I
from
will
him.
ask.
the book
I
speaks,
haven't finished the conversation with you, little one.
the book speaks up and says, "What'd you say there, Paladin?"
Shut up, book. Shut up. We're in another plane right now. Things don't count here.
Wait
It's
a
like
minute. Did you say you were talking to
Wait,
a
what
book?
happens in Sigil stays
stays
in
in
Sigil?
Sigil. Yes.
Oh, really?
And everything else should stay there as well.
In his mind.
Oh, really? No.
Did you say a book?
I'm having 3 different conversations at once here.
Exactly. I'm taking advantage of that fact.
Charles.
I'm taking advantage of that fact on purpose.
Yes, the book in the dragon's hands. Can you not see it?
The dragon has the book. And I go back and focus my thought process on the dragon.
Hold on a second. You were telling me about something to kill Tiamat with.
Yes, and I think I may have found it. Dragon? Kronos? Lad?
Yes. What was your name again? It's been so long since we've seen each other.
Airy Proudfoot, at your service.
All right, Ari.
Excuse me, just say.
Is that the book that I think it may be? Or is that your playbook? That's not the book.
Dang.
He realizes I was pulled from a different realm. I'm not a Dalian.
Yeah. So, well, like there's many things through here. He said there are many magic books throughout the realm. So this one just happens to be able to talk and pretend to have a conversation. It's not much concern of you.
No concern at all to me.
That wizard that's laying on the floor there,
Mhm.
that's the Warforged. Of course, this is the first time you've ever heard Warforged. But it's not a Warforged, but it looks like one. This is the Warforged there.
No, that's
like-
quite different.
So you uses it as a source of power.
Oh.
So, like the dragon is like pedaling a little.
Wait a minute. The book itself has gone sentient.
No, it's just the wizard there is using it as a form to communicate. He's just
That wizard there, that's laying on the floor, is communicating through the book in your hands and that body on the floor over there.
It's like he's such a powerful wizard. He's able to flow his magic through this book.
Okay, you got to be to 30.
That was not 30. That was 22. So you can take it. What is it? You can let it on or not.
Understandable. So
he's like there are many wizards throughout the multiverse. That do
that
things
guy
like-
there is in control of this over here.
No,
Very well then.
No, the guy on the floor is in control of this book. He's just communicating because I'm.
So he's the powerful caster, and the book is just a book.
Yeah, it's a nice spell thing.
Really? I poke the metal, standing there right next to him, with my dagger.
Hey!
Really?
Whoa.
This guy.
Whoa.
Ting, 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 ting.
Whoa. Quit.
I didn't stab him.
Well, no, but
It's like, do you need me to death beam? Do you tell me I'll death? It's like,
hey, no, hold on.
I disappeared.
He's like, I'll beam him. I'll beam him
Disappear?
real good.
I disappeared, and I go around you. I
Sigil.
go around behind you.
No, you can't.
I can't.
Is that a spell?
No, I'm just using disappear and movement. That's it.
I know, but is disappear magic? So someone has an anti-magic
On me right now?
remember
Can it overpower what I have?
What I'm asking is that a spell?
No. It's a use.
But is it when it says turn invisible, or are you actually not seen? Because
You were redefining invisibility, and I said we were going to find out as we go. Because you said it was a DC 15 plus my height or whatever.
If no one's looking at you, you can hide.
Okay.
But you're not fully invisible. I'm gonna say that it gives you like invisible haze, a magic haze. The
You know what I'm going to cast as soon as he poofs.
well, he can't. Like you can't cast either.
Oh, okay.
You're like-
There's an anti-magic beam on me.
Yeah,
you see me sit there and go, that's all.
yeah. So if it's like a magical thing,
And I look directly at that beholder.
if
Your name, sir? I failed to catch it.
So Retina, best friend of Sir Charles.
Retina, best friend of Sir Charles. That would make you Sir Charles.
Correct.
And what does that make this lump of steel?
That lump of steel is my friend?
Insight roll on the word friend.
Companion?
So
I'm going to tell you,
yeah,
I start at 20 before I roll my dice.
I'm gonna tell, like, depending on your roll, I'll tell you what's on his face.
29.
So you look, and you know, if it was a bag of potatoes, that was a bag of something else. You would know. That is like all these people are completely full of it.
Well then, I see we could get along famously. What was it that you were looking to find?
Persuade him.
That's a total of 20 on my persuasion.
Do you want to resist the persuasion, or you want to just keep going?
Let's just keep going. It's funny.
Okay, so I'll just so it's like your passive is like this guy's got skill.
Yeah. I see use.
Yeah, so you see use. Your Redness like, so you don't want me to beam him.
Yes, please turn off your nasty anti-magic ray.
So he's like, Sir Charles, you want me to beam you? Oh wait, sorry, wait.
Wait a minute.
It's like
Oh, I was speaking to him directly in his head
He's
too.
like, Sir Charles had trouble sleeping, and when when he couldn't sleep, I would put a sleep beam on him.
So you would go to bed and beam him.
Yes, I'd watch over him all night, and if he needed ever to be beamed, I would beam him.
And I look over at Charles.
There's a lot going on here, and technically the Sir Charles that he beamed was a different one than me, but
So how does this work? I've never been in a realm with doppelgangers.
I don't know. The only time I've ever seen him beam anybody, they burned into ash.
He's like the beholder says, "Little one, you want to know how beam works?"
Oh no. I've been to Waterdeep. I know very well how beams work.
So I was just going.
Matter of fact, my boss there was a beholder.
I was going to show you the sleep beam.
I know all of your beams.
So he's like, "Watch." I'm really good.
Oh, can you put Tiamat to sleep?
He's like, I don't think she sleeps.
Oh, but you're looking for something to kill Tiamat. And I look back to you.
Yes.
So you need to find something to kill Tiamat.
Yes. That's what I said.
He's like,
Don't
make him repeat himself. He don't like to repeat himself. He's like, you good, Charles? Is he bothering you?
Redna, I'm good.
Yeah.
Ooh, intimidation of 29. I look directly at the eyeball. Sir, if you do not mind.
So he's actually immune to frightened or intimidate.
That's fine.
He's immune to being frightened, so in turn that.
I know, but I'm using it just to grab his attention.
You want to puff up?
No, I said, if you do not mind, I'm having a private conversation here, and we don't need you snooping.
This is Sir Charles. It's like, do you want me to go? Sad eyes.
I've seen another beholder over there where you put the dragon, I think that's what it is, to sleep. Just go talk to it, and I'll be with you shortly.
So, promise.
Yeah. I'm a paladin. I promise.
You're a paladin.
He gave me his oath. He's like, you see that? He gave me his oath.
Did you just say that you were a paladin?
It's like,
Yes.
It's like as he goes, all the eyes are looking back. You could tell they're all looking at you.
Is the anti-magic shield gone now?
Yes, the anti-magic is gone because the big eye is not looking. But all the little ones, if you look over that way, they're all
Turned backwards.
and you can tell they're looking right.
Staring a hole through you.
So, a paladin in a
You're
book.
about to lose your die.
Oh yeah.
A paladin in a book walking the Sigil. What am I missing?
So the
Something
book,
to kill Tiamat.
like
Something
the
to kill
dragon is
Tiamat.
sending the pages are arranged. It's sending the book back to your body.
Okay.
You can
I
stand
feel
up
as if I've been
whenever you
awoken
feel
for this
like-
very moment.
I'm just in there and just arms crossed, stroking. I
I've
think me and
been
you can
here.
help each other.
I've been here for quite a long time resting.
Do you know this place well?
I know my way about. I don't know if you can make your way about. You kind of stick out like a sore nub.
That's kind of the point.
You want to stick out like a sore nub?
No, I need friends
Alright.
who can help me procure individuals or items.
Sounds right up my alley.
I thought you might see it that way.
Of course, Sir Charles thinks that he's playing this dude.
Yeah.
Of course, Sir Charles. So just in your mind, just
I'm
let
trying
you
to be
know.
clever, and I'm not.
So you happen to think of a certain establishment that have someone that is interested in journeying the world. So that
You know, I may just have a lad, if he's still about, if we could drag him out of that house
Well, I can drag him anywhere we need to.
Well, you have to get into the house to drag him out of the house. You have to have an invitation to get into the house to drag him out of the house. I usually just...
I can't use this.
No, believe me. Hold on. I look around the room. Any succubus?
There's a devil.
No.
A devil?
Yes, there's a devil right there.
Female?
Yes.
Man. I just project my words into her mind.
What could go wrong?
You see me kind of fight a little bit. I'm like, ugh.
So, she's very pretty if you're a devil, but to other people, let's just say on a scale of 1 to 10, -5.
Mayhaps I've seen you before. Do you know of my friend on the outskirts of town? Runs a bit of a fun house, shall we say?
Are you talking about Sir Climax?
Oh, you do know him.
So it's like quite well. So
Well, then we needs to get in to see him. And I have to be able to get the oath in, so if you would be so kind as to accompany us.
she looks around. At this point, I guess you stood up, so she's like.
I'm trying to look clear.
It looks like you're trying, like. She's like.
Persuade.
She's looking. She's like, no virgins allowed. Looking at the paladin.
Well, I'm sorry, good sir. I didn't know that about you. It's a good piece of knowledge to have.
It's going to cost a lot of coin.
To get him in, I don't think he's interested in it.
It's like,
but
just to walk through the door, she's like, we can just tell.
Well, I'll tell you what. Hold on. All you don't hear me talking to her.
Yeah, I'm just.
She just turns and starts. Is she doing mental with me?
She's talking back to you. Like he didn't hear the virgin comment.
Yeah.
Okay, so I turn to you. I'm like, I can get this there, but I don't think I can get you through the door due to the type of establishment it is. But if you'd like, I can go in and make inquiries for us.
That would be
It's
fine.
a small price.
That would be fine. What do you ask in return?
A piece of whatever it is we find along the way, bits and bobbles, stuff like that.
I have no interest in those. You can have my part.
Sounds wonderful. Have you word on it?
And he's made a promise.
You
have sworn an oath to the oath.
Bits and pieces. They don't.
Bits and bobs. So it's like about this time, Omega Omni has woken up.
He's still bound and gagged.
Yeah.
Well then. Oh, you're back. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, like he wasn't paying attention, so.
Still not paying attention to him.
I tried to reach to what I would think was his mind because he said it was a book that was being controlled by the thing. And I like sense out to speak to you.
And I don't reply. I probably can't even hear.
Do I sense anything that I feel I could speak to?
Would I be able to?
Yeah, like I said, you can still detect thoughts, or things can still do that on you.
I can't detect thoughts. I can only
Especially
speak to
now.
him.
But I'm saying.
But what I'm doing is I'm trying to think if he could hear me.
You are a sentient being.
Yeah,
he didn't try to talk to the book because he didn't think the book was a sentient being. But he's still probably unsure. He knows that.
The dragon said it was a war forged.
No, so.
And I'm still working around that because that's a different realm than where I'm from.
But you've probably you've been here long.
I've been here long
you've
enough.
Probably seen some Warforged. But you've never seen a Warforged separate from its soul and.
Ask me if he speaks.
I just glared down at him. Can I help?
Well,
you
do we
with
need to get... Ah! It speaks! Hello. My name is Harry Proudfoot.
that?
I'm a
bad.
peculiar... you are, aren't you?
Very.
I'm a procurer of lost, misplaced, and forgotten things. A finder, a seeker, a worldwide adventurer.
You're probably looking for me then, because I am lost.
You're lost.
I'm always lost.
Well then, we need to find you a place to be. Matter of fact, I got a place for us to be.
Where?
Do you have all your working pots?
No.
Okay, I'm going to need you two to stand outside.
What an awful pair to go.
Actually, I'm going to stay right
Really,
here.
what an awful.
You want to stay here? That's
I'm
fine.
going to stay right here.
I'm going to say that most innuendo is going to that's going to go over your head.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like just because you're like.
Yeah.
So, yeah, your correct answer probably if you have anything.
Oh,
Like
my
you probably
elbows
use
work
your
fine.
staff. I would that would probably be your answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have
My
anything?
staff works fine.
Insight of a billion. I'm sorry, 38.
So,
He's talking about it real stick. And I'm like, all right.
Did I hear you say that out loud?
That my staff works fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
red,
All right.
redness. It's like so. It's like so. Charles. Never mind.
The guy's handy.
So Charles' hammer works great.
Oh, I bet you know, don't you, love?
It's like, I've seen him handle it many times.
At this point, I said that to her. It. You didn't hear me respond. I respond to you. So is it hammer time? We're gonna pick up.
Do you need me to smash something?
No. I need to make sure nobody else enters when I go to speak to this gentleman.
If you don't see me, I can stand at the door. Anybody that comes to the door.
Understood. What I'm saying is the outside of the door. You have to be on the outside of this particular door. You have to get in a special way, and it involves her. And she has excluded anybody who is not of the ilk of the place. Let's just say paladins do not go to these places usually.
He's probably pretty pure. So he's too pure.
I think I understand. Where I come from, there were places like this down by the docks. For the sailors.
Usually, yes.
For the
There you
sailors.
go. There you go, lad.
So roll history, please. That's where.
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll. Please be low.
That would be 16 plus 9. So 25.
Well, since you are pure, you're thinking these are a gambling establishment.
So then, if you come along, do what you do best. Stand there, be strong, flex your muscles, show your hammer. I believe this would be the perfect person to help us do this search.
I mean, I can,
Because there are places that he can go that I cannot.
I can wedge the hammer into the door. No one can come in or out. Would that
Well,
be best?
I tell you what, lad. If you feel that that is the best tact to
Here.
take once we get there.
Try to move it, and I will drop it in front of you. Try to move it.
You're intelligent.
Okay.
Yeah, you're intelligent enough that you know.
All right, I'll try to move it. What's that over there? Intimidation.
He's immune.
You're immune to fear too.
Yeah. That's a behold. It's two beholders talking. What?
No, but these people have interesting skills that you can use thanks to the fact that you can see that they can't be intimidated very well.
Yeah, I'm gathering that information as each one does, so I know better than try to scare a dragon at least. You know, but
Time blast.
then let us off.
Yeah, let's go. Come on. Sorry about your floor.
So I'm assuming Bad's not going to go with them. So
Bad will be back. Entertain Retina.
So
You really want me to entertain your beholder?
You might learn something.
it's like
If he does, I'm gonna look at Retina. If he does anything weird, put him to sleep.
it's like
I don't know that.
I know.
So Redden's like, you want me to keep an eye on him? Or
Please,
can?
please make sure he doesn't do anything ill-gotten.
I reach my hand up and grab a hold of one of them and say, "Let's go."
He's like, I do have a disintegration ray. and the thing is, I'm his friend, not yours. He said, but he told me to watch you.
Okay, you can watch me.
Let's take our lady with us.
Oh yeah, sorry, take the lady. So,
She makes me nervous.
all right. So Omni's stirring. He's still tied up.
I walk up and I release him.
Go ahead, stand him up. He's like, it's like that was weird. I thought you wanted me to read for a few days.
So
It's only like I still have a few hours left, and there were some stacks left. I must have fallen asleep, and
you did. You fell asleep.
so
You needed a long rest.
So why is Kronos here?
Because I've brought you back to Sigil. Do you remember anything before you fell asleep?
I remember there was a few more. I had some more pages to go through. I thought I found a weird one, and I set it to the side and must have fallen asleep because I just I thought I needed some rest to because I knew what would happen if I actually found the page, and I thought something was different, and set it to the side for someone to scan it, and I kept seeing Azad in my mind telling me, don't read it, and I must have fallen asleep thinking about that, and that's the last thing I remember.
Well, good. I'm glad that's all you remember. I'll leave it at that.
It's like, well, we're back at Sigil. Where is that overbearing old fool at?
He took a trip.
Roll reception on that. That's a low.
One line. He took a trip.
You're probably standing on ashes. I mean,
Well, that was terrible. That wasn't that one.
it's like to where I want you to take me to him. Like if Kronos is here, like he would have came to greet us. Where is he?
I reach down and pick up the ashes. I told you he took a trip.
Oh, he did not take that well. He looks at the ashes and pulls out a small notebook and just sits down and starts writing. Just sits there and just writing and scribbling away.
You are on your own now, little buddy. It's your adventure to write.
So he's trying to keep, like his eyes are watery, but they're not crying. He's just writing. He's like, so he's trying to write and throws it and starts writing another thing. He said Azad told me he was going to teach me how to write a wish scroll. So, but he said he never finished his. So I don't know how to write one. But I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn.
Continue with your studies.
So, Cronus is there, and he says, you can continue to stay. I don't know how much use you will be. So, just if you continue to dust the books, I assume that maybe we can work out a deal for you to be fed. Azad was the helpful one.
You might learn some magic one day.
It's like, He just says, I feel like I've lost everything today.
So in the couple days that you was in Thetadolyon, do you remember much of that before you fell asleep? Did you have a good time with the Guardian?
So, but yeah, what I spent with him, and he looks at you and sort of turns his head. He says, does the Guardian wear like a sleeping mask to sleep? It's like, you know.
Honestly, I never even thought he slept, so.
Yeah, I didn't either. I just keep seeing him like this, sort of sitting. No, it must have been a bad dream. I thought that I looked over and looked down, and in the plate saw a reflection of the Guardian with a mask on his face. But maybe it was me. So maybe I'm hiding behind a mask because I'm never going to be able to learn magic.
17 on an insight check.
So it's just. Do you think that he like, do you think the mask you're talking about is probably the one in your cloak, that he sees how it was?
But why does he see it on the Guardian?
He really didn't. It's just the mask is showing up on things that he's looking at his little
manifestations.
It's just
Okay, just making sure because I was about to rush straight back to.
no, it's just like I said. Then he looked down and he saw his reflection with the mask on, and he looks at you and stares. He's like it's almost like you have a mask on, hiding your true face. It starts looking around at everybody.
Go get some rest. You'll feel better in the morning.
Like, yes, rest. Even though it said I was sleeping, it's like rest. Are you sure this isn't a nightmare and Azad will be waiting for me?
Yeah, quite positive. Fine.
So did we at least win? You're here.
We're on the right path.
Okay. I didn't get to say bye to the Guardian, so come back and get me. I'd like to have one last cup of tea with him. And I didn't get through all those books. There was a really neat nursery rhyme book that I'd laid to the side that I was hoping to read eventually.
I remember that book.
But it's a great library there. So
it is.
So Kronos, your nephews, have lots of information. Maybe there's a book there that even help me learn magic. So maybe before I die, I won't be a disappointment to Azad.
Maybe one day I can find that book. That'll help. And bring it back to you.
Okay. So that's yeah, I'm tired. So it's just, I don't know why, I'm just so tired. So, oh look, a unicorn. And it's like, unicorns are very magical. They're a manifestation of Mistress itself. They say they have a connection. It's almost like they can pull Mistress wherever they are. It's almost like Mistress, they're connected directly through magic. Oh, to have such a connection to magic. It sort of pull. Wait. So he's sort of in his and he realizes he's just speaking to himself, and Kronos is like, I said, come on, come with me. So have them venture off. Okay, so you've come over to
You could have told me.
The unicorn looks. It says, told you what?
You was a manifestation of a unicorn?
It's like all unicorns have a part of me, my child.
I'm not a unicorn.
So, and its voice is a little different. It's like its eyes are glowing. She said all magic. I am in all magic, and all magic are in me. She said, you in turn are an extension of me too. Since we are connected, would you like me to show you how connected we are?
Please.
So, and with this, she's now in you, and like you're sort of there, and she said, "This is a magic body, and in turn, it flows through me." So the one thing I cannot touch is you, your soul, yourself. You know, since you have actually acquired a real spirit. And she comes back out, comes back over. She said, all unicorns develop their own souls, but they are all sent as part of me. So after all, how did you think that you got me to your realm?
My good looks and charming personality.
So they said, if you had your father, you got it from him.
Speaking of which, who would be my father? If you are my mother, who is my father?
Me.
Of course, I already knew that. But I wanted to see what you had to say. I was hoping I had different genes than that.
This is the only time in your life that you may have worn jeans.
I'm still not wearing jeans. I just have a cloak.
And very fashionable, I might add.
Yeah. You could have made them a little more magical.
She says, just like a child, never appreciative of what they have.
No, I'm appreciative. But an
So
upgrade could
after
come.
all, this cloak is powerful enough to keep Mask at bay.
It is. Speaking of which, what should I do with him?
That is the concern of mortals. I cannot tell you.
Oh, I came here for answers, and of course you talk in riddles again.
It's not a riddle. It's like I was pretty cut and dry that yes I can help, no I can help. Guess what? I just said no.
So, tell me the relationship you had with Cyric.
Just other than he stuck me with the pointy end of his sword and killed the previous incarnation of myself. So, but there's much to learn about the history between us and the gods. I can point you to a great library here that has the history of the realms, mostly the gods. It's like, do you wish to go to this and learn about our history, our family history?
Are you going to accompany me?
It's like, do you need me to hold your hand?
Oh, no, but it'd just be nice to have a hand held every once in a while.
She said, well, then take my horn there, youngin, and I will lead you to the great library. It's like, now, this is your first time going to Sigil. So, real Sigil. So this might be disturbing.
Couldn't be any more disturbing than watching a paladin and a beholder.
The beholder's like, hey, it's like, take me with you. It's like I was said to watch after him. She said he did promise. So
can I hold your eye and hold the horn at the same time and walk along?
It's like disintegration ray. So see,
I'm trying to be friendly over here.
It's like Mistress saying through the universe, don't egg on the aberration. It's like they don't have the best of manners. You should see them eat. See those teeth?
They eat?
See the teeth? So Ritna comes over to accompany, and Mistra then says we will transport here. So, and make sure not to do anything to stand out. We do not want the ladies' ire. So,
Not yet, anyway.
and with that, a portal opens to Sigil. And the mistress speaks some word. So it's like her mouth moves it, but no one hears it. So, and you are going to be in Sigil the next session. So, and with that, we are done. And we will see where we head for both Sigil and the future a few months ahead.